You could hear that one all throughout the arena. Digging hook to the body. Chico closes in on his opponent and whacks a boom.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into the EA Boxing Classic, known as Fight Night Round 3, which kind of begs the question, what the hell happened to Round 1 and 2, or what happened in Rounds 1 and 2? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We made it to Round 3, and that's all that matters. We're going to land a series of jaw-destroying blows onto the face of our opponent, blow after blow. We will punch their face until their face can stand no more punches, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this madman of a game here. Now, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 2. This game was released widely. It came out on the PlayStation 2, came out on the Xbox. It actually even came out on the Xbox 360. So if you want to see a nice, graphically upgraded version, you can go ahead and check that out. In fact, I think the book might even recommended the Xbox 360 version. But to hell with the book's recommendation, beyond the game, in fact. We're just going to go with the PlayStation version, because I haven't played a PlayStation 2 game in a while. Oh, this is weird. Wait. I'm getting distracted by all the intense rap music that's being blared in my ear, but I went to start typing my name, and look, name is in there already. So you start typing your name. Why wouldn't it erase that when you start typing? So my name is Nameja? No. Okay, we need what's back. Circle. Okay. That's kind of a dumb feature, if we're being totally honest. Come on, man. If someone starts typing in a name, you can guess that they don't want to just use the default name. They're not trying to create a variation of name. How many people are named Nameja or Named or something stupid like that? Okay. So, hopefully the game picks up steam after this. Now, Fight Night here, this is the third game in the series. It is a series that features realistic fighting, and it has, I believe, a unique control scheme where it's called the Total Punch Control Scheme. It basically means that each analog stick of the controller controls a different fist, which I don't know how this is going to actually pan out for us. Create champ. Oh, maybe we should create a player. Hold on, let's pop into here real quick. Normally I just hop into the game and I don't mess around in options too much, but we can create a new boxer. Oh, we get to inspect him? Does this physical appearance please me? I don't know, maybe I want... Oh wait, how do I change? First name, nickname, the assassin? First name is first, last name is last. I can't be bothered to actually change that. Okay, so our boxer's name is First Last, and he's an Orthodox boxer. His family raised him Orthodox. He married into a Catholic family, but he was able to maintain his boxing style in that union. He's balanced. He has a good sense of balance. He doesn't fall over randomly. And he kind of punches very basically. What are the other styles? Fast? Slugger. Boom, boom. Lethal uppercuts. You know what? He's a lethal uppercutter. He kills people in the ring. Blocking style, classic cross. Yo, he's doing a bit of a dance here. Oh yeah, this is the only dance he's ever known. Okay, we'll go with classic, I guess. I don't know what the difference is. We can mess with his DNA now. Look, we're literally look at the icon. We're modifying his DNA. It's like X-Men style. So how dark of a skin tone do we want him to have? Or it could be completely fair. Olive. Tan. I feel like I'm picking out colors to paint a bedroom. I don't know. What was he? He was tan to begin with? Sure. Eye color... Hazel. What are we doing? Are we dating this guy? I don't care what color his eyes are. Who's playing this game being yo, thank God they let us change the eye color. I was so sick of having to box with a light brown character. Finally, I can go with Hazel. That makes my day. Ridiculous. Weightlifter. Wait. Wait. Wow, I read that totally wrong. I thought that said weightlifter. We can mess with his skull? What does this do? Hold on. Ears. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, his skull is morphing! Oh! What the heck? Why can you do this to your boxer? Who's playing this game? Let's give him a really deformed skull. He's gonna be like Cro-Magnon, like a caveman. We're wasting so much time. We haven't boxed an iota, but it's because this is so weird. Okay, let's mess with the front of his skull too. He's gonna have a really tiny head. All right, there we go. His eyes are gonna be really weird. Can we make them go in different directions? Oh man, he's looking freakish. His nose. He's looking. You know, he's looking like that guy from Goonies, Slaw or whatever. You remember that guy? Hey, you guys. We're making our own Slaw. Oh, look what you can do to the nose. Why is this so fascinating? What else can we change of him? Lips. Let's give him like a really wide set of lips here. There we go. That's a face only a mother could love. Cheeks. No, he looks more dangerous now. All right, here he is, our boxer who's named first and last. Oh, actually, no, we're totally gonna go change his name too. All right, I tried to only enter his first name as Slaw, but it would not accept that. It wanted the last name, so his name is Slaw Log. Slaw Log, hometown Atlanta. This is a typical Atlantan boxer, I guess. I know. Okay, let's stop being foolish here and actually hop into the game here. I think we can like mess with statistics and stuff here. So let's turn some of these numbers up. Because why not? Slaw's got a lot of heart. Let's give him like 30% heart. Are these supposed to be like are we supposed to like knock these up to 100%? I don't quite understand. We're just gonna accept those changes and say yes. Slaga, the new boxer, under the profile of Jay. We're going to, no, don't delete him or anything. We definitely want to pick Slaga, see how he does. But he won't be the only boxer we use. We'll use an actual, real legit boxer for some of these. But, man, that was kind of fun. It kind of reminded me of, like, what they did with, like, the Mii's on the Wii, where you could, like, make individual characters and stuff. Only, obviously, you can make far more freakish people, it seems, in this. I mean, you could bend the guy's skull, literally. That's crazy. Okay, can we go back and actually play here? Okay, here we go. We're just gonna click on the play now button, see what happens. See, maybe it'll randomly assign us a boxer. We're going in the blue corner, and we're going with config 1. I don't know what the buttons are. We will figure it out as we go. Okay, so we don't even get to play as Slaw. That's probably good. We have Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward. Place your bets now, folks. Sounds good. These guys have EA all over their boxer gloves. This game, one of the criticisms of this game, by the way, is that it had blatant product placement. I mean, first of all, the goal of career mode in this game is to get popular enough that you get featured on ESPN. Product placement much? Like, and what great goals these guys are aspiring to. We just want to be on ESPN. I mean, I guess that is a legit real goal if you were a real boxer, but within a video game, you just want to be on TV. I don't know. I mean, I guess so. I guess in the realm of boxing, that's a real goal, but just it seems cheap that it's the goal of the game is a product placement. Hey, you know what? This game was criticized for all its intrusive product placement. Maybe I can get in on this. Maybe there can be like an advertisement for Gaming Jay in the middle of this video or something. I mean, I guess if you're watching this video, I don't need to advertise my channel to you. You've found it, so. I don't know what's happening. They're introducing the boxers or whatever. The boxers look like the most well-animated part of this game. The crowd looks like weird, poorly animated people who aren't kind of moving very realistically. Okay, so you move the analog sticks to punch. So the right stick punches with the right hand. The left stick, the left stick moves you. So how do you actually? Oh, you just move the analog stick to the right or left. He's ducking. How do I duck? Hold on. Oh, you can headbutt. We're doing that. Boom, boom. Get out of here, buddy. This feels like it would hurt me more than him. Oh, he's landing blow after blow. Okay, headbutting is a bad idea. We can grab him. How do we block?
No. Big blow in
Oh man, I'm so bad at this. I might have to like go look up the controls. This is brutal. As bad as I am at sports games, at least with an old NES game like Punch-Out, I can kind of figure it out. But with a game like this, I feel like I probably look like a baby trying to play it. Anyone who knows this game. How do you stop ducking my punches, buddy? Oh, we headbutted him. Was he getting a call? Was I disqualified? Who knew that headbutting wasn't allowed? I thought this was no holds barred fighting, dudes. What the hell? Okay. Well, here, in case you were wondering what happened in that match, here's some statistics. You can crunch those numbers and come to your own conclusions. But I allege that the match was stolen from me unfairly. So no, we're not going to give him the honor of a rematch. We're literally just walking away from this. So the hell with this guy. Let's try one more guy here. Oh, I know Evander Holyfield. He bit a guy's ear off, right? I wonder if he doesn't headbutt, he literally bites the ear. Ooh, Muhammad Ali, I know that guy. Okay, so there's some famous people in here. Do you have Mike Tyson? Do you have Mike Tyson? Or is he busy in the NES game? No, Holyfield versus Holyfield. That'd just be a bunch of ear eating. We need a little guy. This guy looks little-ish. At least compared to Evander Holyfield. We're gonna try and eat parts of him. We'll see how that goes. So this game not only had total punch control, it also had something new called impact punches. I have no idea what that means. It might be like a slow-mo thing that happens, or your punches have certain impacts on certain parts of the body. So you look at the crowd, they're not animated very fluidly. But I tried to read about this game before I sat down to play it, but, it's like me trying to learn about how to play a football game before I play it. I don't even know the rules of football, so concerns about the game aside, I have trouble just with the basic understanding of what I'm doing. Actually, though, I think I understand football a lot more these days. And not that I don't understand boxing, I get it. Two guys are punching each other in the face until one goes down. I understand that. But I don't know, like, the intricacies of it. Like, I don't know what the hell a total punch control is or impact punches. Maybe these are official boxing terms. Who knows? We're going to punch the tattoos right off that guy's body. We're going to hit him so hard. Look how big Evander Holyfield is. Oh, here comes, buddy. Oh. I can't hit him. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. The whatchamacallit. The triggers do stuff. He keeps blocking though. Okay, hold on. They're like offering me advice in the background. They're like, when your opponent isn't offering you much, you have to go in with a balanced attack. Oh, these are sissy punches that I'm hitting him with. Come on, hit him! Hit him! Does this amuse you? Is this amusing to you? I feel like the only boxing game I was ever good at was this one that I had on the Super Nintendo that I played with my uncle. It was a game that like we would play occasionally, and like we would be equal matches for each other. And then I don't know what the hell happened. I like practiced one afternoon when he wasn't home. And this is when I was like visiting my aunt and uncle in the summer, and then he came home from work, and I was like, hey, do you want to play this boxing game? So he's like, sure. And I literally demolished him. I was dodging and blocking every single one of his punches. I knocked him down within like the first round. It was actually hilarious. I was just sort of laughing the whole time. Because I didn't think I'd be that good. I was just I wasn't intentionally trying to like outclass him. But yeah, I just demolished him. And then I think he was like, well, I'm not playing this with you anymore. He wasn't actually mad, but he was a little mad. He was mad enough that he never wanted to play it again. Pretty funny time. But now that's basically happening to me. I guess this is a realistic boxer game, but honestly, it feels way slower to me than like a Nintendo or Super Nintendo arcadey boxer. Like, I don't know. Like, is this exciting? I mean, I guess if you were watching someone who is a better boxer box, then you would be excited. So maybe it's just more that I suck. Man, I can't land a single blow. I don't have much strategy, mainly because I don't quite know all the buttons, and he just freaking dodges everything. Like, okay, hold on. We need a better strategy here. Oh, we hugged him. Get in the ear. Get the ear. Oh, he was going for the ear. Give me that ear, buddy. I didn't eat today. I was saving it for you. Oh my god. Every time he lunges, he's so slow. And he's, as soon as I hit the attack button, he's already dodging / blocking. Okay, hold on. There's got to be, oh, I was taunting him. Okay. Nothing. I'm not trying all the buttons here. Oh, I can do a little dance. Come on, buddy. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Does this intimidate you? I'm having a seizure on the court. Or in the arena. The Evander seizure. It's scaring him. He's like, oh god, life is so fragile. Any one of us could go. My father died to stroke. Oh my god, we did so bad on this. Manual heal or auto heal? Let's manually heal. So what am I? I'm scrubbing his face. I'm scrubbing the injuries off of his face. Now what are we doing? We're healing cuts. Okay. Sticking Q-tips in his eyeball, rubbing it on. Okay. I guess we healed him. And then oh, we have a woman in a bikini. You know, I'm okay with that. Didn't have this in the old NES game. All we got was Mario.
Breathe in, kid. You just made him look like an amateur out there. It's looking good out there. You're making him miss and hitting him good. I want you to continue to work him just the same way.
Man, this sucks. Even his douchebag coach is like, knows that I'm never gonna make it. Oh no. Okay, come on. We gotta do like a bit of damage to him. Oh yeah, we gotta punch in. We got 2 in. Yeah, come on, buddy. How do you repeatedly punch is the problem. We'll go back and forth on the analog stick. We're getting the occasional punch, but like, look at his health compared to mine. Clearly his punches, I think he's got bricks in his gloves, guys. I think that, does this count as cheating? Can we get a judge here? Something? We're gonna throw this match. I'm gonna go look up a tutorial and we're gonna come back and see if we can do any better. Alright, so apparently there's a training mode here, which is precisely what I need. I don't fully understand like the impact control thing, so I had to look up a video on how to do it. Here's what they say. You press left or right on the right analog stick to select a fist, then you pull back and push forward, and depending on how far you push back and how fast you push forward, it does like a different punch. But like, honestly, it looks like the same damn punch every time. I have no idea how to determine where you punch. That's another big mystery to me. Like, they want me to punch the gut of this dummy. Like, the hell if I can figure that out. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna punch him right in the head. Here. How does this work? I don't know. I guess people who play this game can figure this thing out. But honestly, this feels like the worst control scheme I have ever played in a video game. But, I mean, you know, I don't play boxing games, so, like, what the hell do I know? But, like, I thought I would go to like a training mode. I looked up a video. I even looked up like an IGN thing listing all the buttons. I thought, surely this game is within my grasp. I can figure this crap out. And I can come back and we can play an actual match. I don't think we can, guys. I think legitimately, I can't play this game. This is just unplayable. And like, obviously my initial reaction is I want to say it's unplayable because I think this is a crappy game. People like this game. People who like boxing games like this game. So I obviously just don't get it. I just don't get it. It kind of like is funny because fighting games generally are games I'm not super good at, but I have made some effort to try to learn basic combos and stuff that, you know, like the down forward punch and stuff that you see in a lot of fighting games. So that when I play fighting games, I can do a little bit better. And I have felt like I do a little bit better these days with fighting games. But with this boxing game, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just flicking around the analog stick, and it doesn't seem to matter how I do it. It just does not hit in any predictable look. I always do this same punch. Okay, there he does a different punch sometimes, but I don't know how to make him do that. So, yeah, I don't know. The control scheme is literally just beyond me. I don't know what else there is to say about this game, really. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be that difficult to pick up, but honestly, you know, as I said, I said like 5 times in a row, this game is literally beyond me. So like I failed training. That's how hard, that's how weird the controls are. It's games like this that make me question the whole quest to finish 1001. Not that I won't actually do it. I will make it. I will tough it through these games. You know what? Let's end on ESPN Classic. I have no idea what that is, but let's just, you know, for the sake of saying that we saw something in this game. Oh, I guess these are like famous fights. So we can hop into like Durand versus Hagler, if that's a fight that interests you. And I guess maybe I should try a different control scheme. Maybe that would have done it. Maybe the control scheme we can just press buttons and all of a sudden my simple brain can understand. I wonder if this is the actual like announcer or commentators from the actual ESPN Classic that they've sort of dubbed into this game or not. Do we get to play? I thought for a second there it was going to boot us back to the menu. It's like, oh, you didn't want to see a digital recreation of just seeing these guys fight? You actually wanted to do it? That's weird. But no, we actually get to do it. So yeah, if you're a huge boxing fan, you know, I guess this game has appeal because you can like play these historic matches. There's all these like real boxers. You know, there's a ton of product placement. Like we saw the Staples thing in the background. They could see Staples kind of written around the ring and stuff. But I mean, real boxing has product placement too. So maybe this is just being true to life. Who knows? Hopefully I'm not boxing that scantily clad girl over there. Hopefully there is an opponent that will show up. Oh yes, here he goes. It's too bad because I didn't mind. It's funny, boxing is like a bunch of dudes trying to kill each other and girls in bikinis. It's like, who thought that combination made sense? Not that I'm complaining. If anything, it's quite the opposite, but just an odd combination there. You know, boxing and things like MXC and stuff honestly never really made sense to me. There's another Staples logo in the background there. I'm holding my pants up. Hah! Look at that! Look at that! Hey, can you dodge this? Can you dodge this, buddy? Well, I seem to be hitting him a little bit. So that's something. Come on. He's just dodging everything, though. Like, how are you supposed to get in there? I don't know. But real-life boxing and stuff like MXC and stuff, honestly, like, I just never understood it. Like, I never understood the appeal of going and watching guys literally beat the crap out of each other. Maybe someone can explain it to me. It's one of those things that, like, I have absolutely no interest in. I remember back when MXC was becoming a thing when I was in university, and a couple of friends were like, hey, let's go to a bar. We're going to watch this MXC thing. Or not MXC. Isn't MXC that like Japanese game show? What's it called? MMA. That's what it is. MMA. MXC. That's that Japanese game show where all the Japanese people are dubbed over with English people and they compete in ridiculous obstacles. So I've never understood boxing and MMA. And back when MMA was first a thing and I had no idea what it was, people were like, hey, come to a bar, we're going to watch this thing. So I went to a bar and I felt like I'd been tricked into going there because I was like, I got there and this thing started on the TV. I was like, do you know me? Why did you invite me to this? And there was another friend of mine there who pretty much thought the exact same thing, and he and I just looked at each other, and we had to wait for our friends who were watching the MMA because they were at Ride, but we were both literally like, you know, there's a movie theater down the road. You want to go like watch a movie? And we were both like, hell yes. We like walked out of the bar, went and watched a movie, caught back up with our friends after the fight. They're like, oh, you missed it. It was great. And we're like, yeah, it was a couple of guys punching each other and bleeding. And they're like, yeah, it was great. And we're like, great. All right, let's go home now. Like, I don't know. So yeah, boxing. I guess you know, this is just proof that like boxing doesn't appeal to me. Boxing games do not as well. So I apologize to anyone who tuned into this video thinking, yes, Gaming Jay's finally doing a boxing game. I love boxing games. And then they get here and they get super disappointed because they find out that you know, lo and behold, I played the game a little bit, if you can call this playing, but I you know, did not enjoy myself, nor was I very good at it. So, Fight Night Round 3, let's just wrap this baby up, you know? Like, we got a feel for it. Even if I like this game, I feel like we've played enough that we've seen most of the game. It's two guys getting into a ring and punching each other until one of them says, no more punches, please. The control scheme, okay, if you are into boxing, and if you're interested in this control scheme that I have berated the entire time I've been playing, you might actually enjoy this game. It's a very weird control scheme, I will say, but you know, if you are really into boxing, it might give you the control in your punches that are lacking with just a game where you press buttons. Now, if you are what I would consider a more traditional gamer who likes games like Punch-Out and arcade boxing games and stuff, we're just going to auto-heal here. I don't think you're going to like this game at all. I honestly don't like this game at all. I will never play this game again. And I don't care if people say in the comments, like, no, this game is great. You don't know what you're talking about, Jay. I do know what I'm talking about. To me, this game sucks. And I haven't said that in a long time. I haven't been so harsh on a game. Actually, this part of the game I will approve of. This part's okay. But the rest of this game just sucks. And I haven't said that in a long time. And this is just my opinion, guys. You know, this doesn't mean the game is objectively horrible. It just means that for me, this is not the type of game I'm going to spend my time playing. You can still like it. That's fine. Maybe boxing fans of mine saw something that they would like here. But I'm literally putting the controller down because I don't want anything more to do with this game. And that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have that opinion. So there you go, guys. So you can see my boxer has given up on life. He's just standing there waiting for the fight to end. And I like how the other boxer's like still totally into it. He's like dodging and weaving and punching and like doing all sorts of moves, expecting the other guy to retaliate, but my guy has just taken the pacifist role, the sissy's out, and decided not to fight again. So guys, what do you think about Fight Night Round 3 here? Is it a game that you've played before? And if so, feel free to defend it in the comments and let everyone know, everyone who might be a boxing fan, what is actually good about it. Me, myself, nothing you say is going to convince me that this is a game that I would enjoy ever playing again. But that's okay. Or is this a game that, you know, you completely agree with me? You look at it and you say, man, good for you for checking it out, Jay, as it's part of your challenge. Oh, look at that! Oh, my guy's regretting all of his life choices. But maybe you'll agree with me that this is not a game that you would ever really play yourself. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And as always, whether you agree with me or not, and whether you enjoyed the game or not, hopefully you enjoyed checking it out with me and just sort of hanging out and seeing what the game was all about. If so, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, my friends, don't find yourself in any... You know what? Don't find yourself playing any games that you absolutely don't want to play. Believe it for me. It's not where you want to spend your life doing. And otherwise, you guys all take care of yourselves. All right, we'll catch you next time. Peace. You know what's sad in retrospect is that literally creating Slaw Log here was almost the most fun I had with this game. And we didn't even get to see him box. Nicknamed the Assassin. I like how the nicknames are like predetermined. Like you can't edit that. The Beast, Bam Bam, Big Train, Black Mamba, the Body Snatcher, Bone Crusher, Bulldog, the Bully, Buster. Oh, we're only in the B's. Oh my god, look at all the nicknames. The Handyman, Pistol, Satan I think was in there. Man. I think we were just like the default one, the Assassin. Is there any way to actually get this guy into action? Hold on. Okay, so look at this. You can select all your different boxers here. You can see their power levels, and you get to Slaw Log. And look at his power level. It's like nothing. He looks confused as to where he is in the world. I don't think he knows he's a boxer. But we're gonna send him. We're gonna send him into the ring against someone who's Slaw Log versus Slaw Log. No, we're not a mirror matchup. We're going to send him in against someone who knows what's going on. How about Ray Robinson? This guy sounds like he knows what the deal is. Let's do it. If Slaw Log wins here, that is quite the achievement. Let's just hop into we're going to fight in a ballroom, because why the hell not? We got some Burger King advertising in the background there. And the crowd looks horrible. We're fighting in the Burger King ring, in fact. And Slaw's gonna give it his all. He's hungry. He's a young, hungry fighter fighting for a burger, Mick. He's come out of the woodwork. He really wants that burger. They promised him cheese on it, and he is willing to do anything for a slice of cheese, let me tell ya. He's throwing punches. You can tell he's hungry. He was attacking the referee before his opponent walked in the ring. I don't think he understands what boxing is, Mike. I don't think he understands either, Chuck. I think he's just throwing punches, hoping that there's a burger at the end of this tunnel. And he seems to be, he might be getting knocked out, But the power of cheese is getting him against, oh, and he's down! Not even his intense hunger for cheese or the promise of a Whopper could have saved this young buck. Back to the train yard he goes tonight, Mike, without a cheeseburger and with a few new scars. Definitely does not know where he is. He's unclear of what has just transpired. He's going to have one hell of a hangover tomorrow, Chuck. And that, of course, is a face only a mother could love, Mike. I don't think his mother loves him, Chuck. And I think we can officially say we've done everything we could have with this game. I tried, guys. I tried.